In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create an Amazon Associate Storefront. That's Amazon's affiliate marketing program, and how you can make money and earn commissions from Amazon sales for products that you already use and love by sharing them with your audience. So let's dive in. Hi, I'm Laney. I'm a wedding invitation designer, and I love to teach people how to run successful creative businesses. I have grown my affiliate revenue to over $100,000 a year, and I absolutely love it. Amazon is a big part of that, and it's a great place to get started because people are very comfortable purchasing on Amazon, and they're very comfortable with Amazon storefronts. So if you're interested in checking this out, stay tuned. I'm going to show you exactly how to sign up, and then I'll show you some examples of content that I use to sell some of these products from my Amazon storefront. All right, so you're going to check out Amazon Associates, which is just affiliate-program.amazon.com, or you can just type in Amazon Associates. Makes you sound really professional when you say associates. And you'll just go in here and sign up. You can use your existing Amazon account, which I find is really easy to do, or if you need to create a new one, you absolutely can. We're going to create a brand new one today just as an example for you. Once you log into your account, you will have a few steps, just 4 steps to take to get your shop set up, and just make sure you set these up for your business information as opposed to your personal information. We'll leave this. This is not my current address, but I don't want you to see that anyway. Now you'll enter any of your websites or apps where you're planning to share content. So I'll just put in my website right here, and you could potentially put like your YouTube page or Instagram page, things like that. In general, we don't want any traffic sources that are primarily directed at children under 13, but that's not an issue for my business. Hope it's not for yours either. So I'm going to set up, my current one is Designed by Laney, so I'll just put D by Laney, and you can tell them a little bit more about what type of content you create. This is kind of an application, but it's not super serious. So just tell them a little bit about your audience, the type of content you want to share, and then what type of products you want to share. So here's kind of what I put. I just explained what I am, what my audience likes, and some of the products that I'm going to share. I do have blog. I also could be a content or niche website. Probably most of you will fall under one of these options. I'll put blog for me. So that's pretty much it. They're going to automatically approve you unless you choose something really weird. You're probably not going to do that, but you do have to make some qualified sales within 180 days or the application will be withdrawn. So they just don't like to keep inactive members, but we're definitely going to make some of those sales within 180 days. So now you can choose to enter your payment and tax information, or you can do that later. When you're ready to do that, you can submit all of your tax information here. This dashboard is where you'll see all of your total items shipped, earnings. You'll see a little graph of how it compares to previous months, etc. And then you can always go into your reports and view your earnings reports to get a more detailed breakdown. For instance, here's what mine looks like this month. And if I go into my actual earnings report, it's going to give me a little more information as far as what the products were. And it gives you every single day and how many products that you sold that day. So let's go into this particular one and see what products we sold that day. So on the 6th of May, we sold 22 of this 12-inch decorative trimmer for a total of $574. And then I'm going to get my commission based on that. I also sold a Canon printer and this, let's see, Vital Art 3 rolls handmade French chiffon ribbon. So this is something that I didn't actually link. However, it is somewhat related to what I sell, so it's no surprise that someone was clicking on a link to a different product, eventually ended up purchasing this, and then I'm actually going to get credit for that. So as long as they have the cookies of having clicked on the link to get to Amazon from your product link, you still are going to get paid for any other products that they're going to order that day. So a lot of these things, this 12-inch decorative trimmer is something that I was trying to sell. This printer is actually not something that I was trying to sell. I do sell other printers, but a lot of these things on here are not even things that are in my shop. They're just things that people had bought after clicking on my shop links. And if you go into the earnings tab, you can see which different products are making you the most money. So if there are certain products you like to share a lot, for instance, this Pixma Pro 200 is something that I share a lot, and I can see that it has made me more money than some other things within this time frame. Now, you might be saying, Laney, you're making $87 this month in your Amazon shop. How is that adding up to $100,000 a year? So I just want to remind you that this is just one piece in the affiliate chunk and not even one that I pay as much attention to as some of my other affiliate partnerships. So this is just one little piece, and I have a whole course, Clicks to Cash, that is just launching this week that will take you through how I create content, think about all of my affiliate partnerships, how I've created affiliate partnerships where the companies didn't even have affiliate partnerships before, and how I'm optimizing to make the most money and get over that 6-figure threshold every year from affiliate income. So my Amazon store is just a small part of it. However, there are a lot of people who make so much money with just their Amazon store. It just depends on your priorities and which partnerships you want to focus on. Now that you have your associates account set up, how do you actually go about selling goods? There are a couple different options. So as we have it set up right now, you can direct links, and then you can put links in a blog post on your website, send them out to people in emails, send them out manually, however you want to share those links. And the best way to do that is using their SiteStripe toolbar. So now whenever you're logged into Amazon on this account, you will get the SiteStripe toolbar. So anytime you search something, so let's just say we're searching for this particular printer, when you're on the product page, you'll be able to use this get link. Text is usually what I do, but there are different options. You'll grab the link, and then this is going to be your link that will direct them straight to your associates link. If they buy something here, you will get paid. If they buy something while they're still in that same session, you will get paid on that as well. So I like to go through and find some of the most common products that I'm selling and just create a little spreadsheet where I put the name of the product and then I put the Amazon link in there, directing them to my Amazon associates account. This is a very simple, easy way to share a link to an Amazon product, and it will go directly to your associates' commissions if you end up making that sale. Now, you probably have seen Amazon storefronts, and you'd like to know how to get that set up. So that's a slightly different process. So for instance, here is my storefront for Design by Laney, and all of these sales are also going to go into my associates account. But in order to create a storefront like this, I also have to sign up for a different program called an Amazon Influencer Program. So again, it's basically the same little URL, except you add influencers or just search Amazon influencers. And you click sign up, and you'll be asked if you want to create a new account or use an existing one. We'll use that same one we were previously using. And then for this one, there is a little bit more approval that could potentially get in the way, but most likely you probably are going to be fine to get approved. So I'll just click on Instagram. And the main thing is that applications must use public Instagram business or creator account, and this is just because of general affiliate rules on Instagram in the first place. Here we're going to check our availability, so you'll want to choose whichever platform you have potentially the most followers or the most impressive looking following on. There's a few different options. There is a little more approval that needs to happen here, but there's not like hard and fast and true numbers that you have to follow. So we're just going to authenticate via YouTube for this particular one. So this says you're eligible for the program. I don't know. I have 12,000 YouTube subscribers at this point, so it's not like a crazy impressive amount. Here's where you can put in your pictures. As a reminder, this is how those two will show up. Here you're going to have to agree to the operating agreement and that your content is not primarily directed at children under 13. And then we'll share a little bit more. Now my influencer page is ready, and this is a link that I can send out that will look like this. And you can create all of these different lists, for instance, paper and envelopes. And then within it, I'm going to add all of my favorite paper and envelopes. Your storefront is not going to look like this at first. So how do you add content to it and manage how everything looks? Within your store, you can actually do kind of individual posts like on a social media level. I don't think a lot of us are going to find as much luck with this unless we have people checking our Amazon page all the time. But mostly what I use is the idea list. So When you create your ideal list, you can say, for instance, vacation essentials, and you can tell people about the list. Okay, now we can add our products to the list. And this is why I like to use my regular Amazon account to do this, because I've got my orders and my history in here. And so you can just go through all your past orders and really easily add anything that applies to whatever this ideal list is. Obviously, we're not seeing that here, but you can also see browsing your history, or you can search for other things here. So garden tools, why would I type garden tools instead of vacation essentials? So at least keep it on brand. Okay, so this little packing cubes, we can just click add product, some Sunbum. Let's add a product here and a portable speaker. Let's add those 3 products. And now you can type in like what you like about it, how you use it, how it's helpful in your business, whatever it is you want to say to people who are looking at your page. Now, once we've created this, we'll just click submit. And when you're brand new, your ideal list will probably have to be approved, but that won't always happen. So then if I view my storefront, we'll see our 3 items from our vacation essentials list ready to go. And then once these are created, it's really easy to add things to them, like as you're just playing around, as you're on Amazon, as you're using different things. So say I really like this bag here. You can actually just scroll down, and when it says add to list, you will see all the different lists you have here, and you can also create a new list here as well. So I'll just click vacation essentials, and then it will add it to vacation essentials. I can always click on this, and now we have all 4 of those products there. So I'm not really logging into this or checking out my storefront too much. I'm mostly just kind of shopping on Amazon as I regularly would, and then adding different things to my different ideal lists in the same way that I'm currently adding things to my baby registry because they're having a baby in a couple months. So it's really easy to just bring everything that you're using in Amazon for your business or for personal reasons and put them on these cool little lists that are curated, and then you can just share the entire storefront, or you can share an individual list. Whenever you want to share your storefront, you can just click this here and you can share it in a bunch of different ways. But the easiest way for me is just to copy the list, or if you want to create like a link shortcut or a bit.ly or something, you can absolutely do that so it's easier to remember. Mine is set up so that it has Designed by Laney here. So my URL is just amazon.com/shop/Designed by Laney, and that will just be based on your application. Since that name was already taken, we weren't able to grab that again. The best thing is that all of the sales from this storefront, as well as any sales from the links that you share, like the site stripe links that you share, are all going to funnel back into your Amazon Associates dashboard. So all the data for the sales you've made is going to be consolidated here, both for your storefront and for individual links that you share. The best part about creating an Amazon storefront or sharing Amazon links is that people are really familiar shopping on Amazon. They're already shopping on Amazon in a lot of cases. They're also really familiar with the affiliate program in general. So they're not upset when you're like, oh, go to my Amazon storefront. And in a lot of ways, if you're talking about a bunch of different products or several different products, it's just easier to share the storefront anyway, and they'll appreciate being able to see multiple things that are helpful to you. If they like this one product that you're sharing, they're not going to be mad that you send them to a storefront with a curated list of other products that are helpful, and they might end up buying a couple of them. Lastly, I love that you get paid even if they buy something else that's not in your storefront. So as long as you were the person who brought them to Amazon for that session, you could get paid if they buy something that's not even on your list, which is really awesome. Now, how much do you make with Amazon Associates? It's going to be smaller than some affiliate programs. However, people are so familiar with Amazon and they buy so easily on it that you generally make more transactions. They're just typically smaller transactions. So this is kind of a balance when it comes to choosing different affiliate partners. Some of them are going to be harder to make the sale, but you'll make more money on it. And some of them will be easier to make the sale, but you might make a little less money on it. So in general, these are the fixed categories, and you'll find that they sometimes run specials in other categories. So for instance, for Black Friday or 11/11 day, they might run some higher percentage commission rates for certain categories. So a lot of what I sell kind of falls in this 4, 3, 2% kind kind of thing. And then all other categories, if you're not seeing anything here, is 4%. So that's generally what's happening with most of my sales. They also have a few bounty events where you can get like a specific payout. So if you sell like a Amazon Prime free trial via Prime Day, you'll just get $3 per person who signs up for that. These are things that I don't pay a lot of attention to because I am not an influencer for these type of things. But for instance, like an Amazon baby registry, if I got someone to sign up for that because I really enjoyed my Amazon baby registry, then I would make $3 per person. So that's nice. And then they also have bonus events. So you can see like Amazon Fresh products and then pet food and supplies. You're going to get an additional commission for those things. And then sometimes they will also run kind of other bonus events that they'll email you about. So lately they've been running some bonus events where if I ship out a certain amount of product in a month, over $2,000 or $3,000, etc., then I'll get a bonus payout of like, if it's $2,000, I'll get $100. If it's $3,000, I make it $150, etc. So oftentimes you have to opt into those little promotions. So they'll send you an email, you click opt in, and then if you meet the threshold, you'll automatically get that additional bonus payment. I even recently had them, I got really close to one of the thresholds, but I didn't quite get it. And they just said, hey, we're going to give you the bonus payment anyway because you were close. And I was very surprised about that. So definitely pay attention to those, because if you can just boost your Amazon sales a little bit during those times, then you can get a bonus payment of like $150, $200. Overall, I really love being in the Amazon Associates program. It's not the #1 affiliate. It's not even one of like my top 10 affiliate programs as far as money earned. However, it's just a little bit extra on things that I'm already sharing and that people are already asking me about anyway. And it's so easy when I'm going in and shopping and buying something for my business to just add it to one of the lists that I have set up. And then I have this linked on my website. I have it linked whenever I have a course in the supplies download. I have it linked in a lot of different places. And sometimes I'll talk specifically about a certain product. For instance, I have a blog post that talks specifically about printers, and I'll link specific ones. And then there's other times where I'll just say, hey, if you want a list of all my favorite things, go here and you can check them out on Amazon. I also love the variety of products. So for instance, HP for this printer, they either don't have an affiliate program or I'm just not part of it. But anything that someone can purchase on Amazon, I can still make affiliate income by selling it via Amazon as opposed to selling it via an HP specific program. So if there's any products that you want to make commissions on sharing, but maybe that product specifically doesn't have its own affiliate program, you can always join the Amazon Associates program and make affiliate money on it that way. I'm an affiliate partner with so many different types of products. Amazon, I have tools and supplies, I have office equipment, I have softwares that I use, I have vendors that I use as a stationery designer, just so many different things. So if you're interested in learning more about how I choose affiliate programs, how I optimize and choose the best programs to make the most amount of money, how I create and optimize content, and how I make sure to track my results to continually improve them and get over that 6-figure mark in affiliate income every year, definitely check out Clicks to Cash, which I will link in the description of this video. Thanks, everyone.